Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'll be doing another movie review like I've been doing lately, this is gonna be on the movie X-Men First Class. Again, this is another movie I got for Christmas. I got a lot of movies for Christmas, so yeah. Um, yeah. So X-Men First Class is basically almost like a reboot, kind of like a reboot to the original X-Men series. It's like it's prequel to the original X-Men series, just like Days of Future Past will be. They're almost like two separate series combined in one franchise or something like that. It's kind of complicated, but whatever. If you haven't seen this movie yet, I recommend you watch it and come back here and review it because I may spoil a thing or two about the movie. Movie. Sorry, movie. Whatever. To come back, watch this review because I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it. So X-Men Future Past, I'm not Future Past, that's a new one. Sorry, X-Men First Class is, and like I said before, a prequel to the original series. This one follows Professor X and Magneto, Charles Xavier and Erik. I don't know his last name. And basically is the formation of the X-Men. Basically, that's basically they're trying to create. Actually, not really them. The government's really trying to create the X-Men because of the Cuban Missile Crisis. That's what it seems like. They're basically trying to get other mutants on their side, and they eventually do towards the beginning. Towards the beginning, you have Professor X, you have Magneto, you have Beast, you have Mystique, you have Banshee, and you have Havoc, and Angel, sort of. This would be Beast, Professor X, Magneto, Havoc, and Mystique, and this would be Angel right here. They don't really show Banshee here. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, and they also had a black guy named Darwin. And that was kind of racist. Whatever. So they're basically forming this team. Then in the opposing side, though, well, actually, let me restart. Rephrase. See, this team is trying to help the government stop the Cuban Missile Crisis and going to like World War III type of shit. And trying to have mutants not discriminated against. Try to have them accept mutants. Then there's another team, which includes Sebastian Shaw, Emma Frost, Riptide, and Azizes, I believe what's his name. Azizes. And they're the enemies, so to speak. Emma Frost will be here, and Sebastian Shaw. And I don't know if you can see it, but the red guy will be Azizes. Do they show Riptide? No. So yeah, that's basically the two sides. Basically, and that side basically accepts that the government, the society will never accept them. They just have to kill the previous evolution, meaning the regular humans, so that new evolution, meaning the mutants, could survive. So basically, they're trying to avoid this war that could lead to nuclear warfare, and possibly the extinction of the whole human race, and then the mutant race prevailing and proving superior and to dominate and all that shit. Eventually some of the team members switch sides such as Angel and Mystique. They switch sides, and Erik or Magneto eventually ends up killing Sebastian Shaw because he's a Holocaust survivor, and Sebastian basically killed his mom. So that basically is a rough draft of the synopsis. Um, let's read the whole mutant race trying to having almost like a mini war during the whole Cuban Missile Crisis. And that would be the most logical way to say it, but whatever. Um, yeah. So this movie was, I think, one of the better X-Men movies. I think it's the second best movie. Right before, not right before, right after X2. United We Stand, I believe. Um, yeah. This movie was pretty good. Good. The actors were pretty good. James McAvoy, I believe his name. What did it say? Better switch it up here. Yeah, James McAvoy. He was pretty good for Charles Xavier. Uh, Michael Fassbender. He was pretty good for Erik Lancer, Magneto. Um, Kevin Bacon was good as Sebastian. Um, Jennifer Lawrence came back as Mystique. That was pretty cool. I Alex Gonzalez was Riptide, which is the guy with the tornadoes. Um, Jason Fleming was Zazel. Um, January Jones, Emma. Nicholas Hoult was Beast. Many of these pretty decent actors. Many. We also have Caleb Landry Jones, Eddie Gathegi, and Lucas Till. I've heard of them. I don't think I've seen much of their other movies, but I've heard of them every here and there. Jennifer Lawrence, McAvoy, and Fassbender. I think they're the top three in this actors in this movie. So they're pretty good. I believe I think everybody in this movie pulled it off. They're trying their best, and that they all seem to stay in character. Though there's one actress here, that really annoyed the hell out of me. She seemed weird. She seemed awkward. And her character just seemed stupid and badly done. Just rushed, and her acting was horrible. I couldn't stand her. Her facial expressions were horrible, and that was Zoë Kravitz, and she played Angel. This one. I couldn't stand that character. She was annoying. I hated her. If she's gonna be in Days of Future Past, hopefully she'll be handled better, or not be in the movie, which I think would be a better option. And yeah, this movie does have its other problems. Some of the CGI in some certain parts are kind of awkward or don't really look good. But besides that's a pretty cool and awesome movie. The action scenes, I love them. I like them. I think it's well written. The plot, doesn't make sense at times, but it's pretty easy to understand. To understand. Um, it's well paced. I won't exactly say it's fast paced, but it's it's like medium paced, if that makes sense. It's like right there in the middle. It's fast and it's paced well. I guess would be it's a little fast paced, but it's a little bit fast paced, but I could handle it. Um, yeah, this movie was the second best one out of the whole X-Men series, and if you want, you can include the two Wolverine movies. Still the second best X-Men movie. Right behind X2 United We Stand, I believe. I believe that's X2. Whatever. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It was awesome. It was fun. It was refreshing to see. You know, and I hope there's actually I hope they do for the sequel they do better. And actually, there were a few scenes that I kind of enjoyed. That my top two favorite scenes would be right in the beginning, where Erik is in that bar talking to those two German men, German, Hispanic men in Argentina, and he basically kills all three of them. That was a pretty cool scene. And then the one Wolverine cameo, that was I think the best quote throughout this whole movie. Second best quote right after um what's it called, mutant and proud. I I think Wolverine's line was the second best throughout this whole movie. Go fuck yourself. The best cameo in any movie, superhero movie. Um, that was pretty funny. I laughed for I think that was the biggest laugh in my opinion. Not like ha 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 type of shit, but like a chuckle type of thing was kind of funny. Which is good that they could bring some kind of comedy into this, which it's good. And yeah, so the rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd have to put this at 8.75, 8.75, however you want to say it. I mean, the Angel character, she sucked. I couldn't stand her actress or character. Some of the CGI seemed kind of, weird or iffy at times. But you know, besides that, it's a pretty well-paced movie. It's well written. The actors, I love how they did how they portrayed their characters, except for the Angel lady, Angel character, Zoë Kravitz. Um, the cameo was pretty funny. Some pretty other decent scenes. The action scenes were pretty amazing, and yeah. So 8.775 is what I will give it. So yeah, comment below if you think I should have rated it higher, like a 9.5, or even 10, or lower, like a 8.5, 8, 7.5, 7, whatever. Do you think I should have rated it more or less? Tell me your favorite part of the movie. If you guys want. And yeah, comment below on your thoughts on this movie. If you've seen it or if you haven't seen it, do you want to see it? And what are your expectations for Days of Future Past? Do you think it's gonna be better or worse or whatever? Yeah, subscribe if you're not already subscribed yet. I also do other type of movie reviews. I also review comics and TV shows, and stuff that has happened in the media recently, or you know just in the news overall, general recently. Um, Share on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, or Vine, or whatever you guys prefer, and like this video if you like it. Put in your favorites if you guys want. Share it as I said before. Comment below, subscribe, and yeah, this is Daniel Mart signing off.